All right, so check the date on your phone for me. It's Monday, February 16th, 2026.
Right.
And usually, in this industry, we mark time by, I don't know, product launches.
The new phone, the new headset.
Exactly, the new app that everyone downloads and then, deletes 3 days later. But sometimes, and I really think we're in one of those moments right now, the whole ground just shifts.
And there's no big keynote for it. It's the difference between weather and climate, right?
That's a great way to put it. Product launches are the weather.
And what we're seeing this week, especially looking at the data from February 9th to the 15th, is a climate shift.
Okay, so to map that shift, we're doing a deep dive into Tech Insights Weekly by McGizzon. Specifically, we're tearing apart their 30-second tech summary. And before you roll your eyes at 30-second summary...
Know where you're going with this. McGizzon is dense.
So dense, they pack a ton of signal into very little noise.
Which is exactly why we need to unpack it. Because on the surface, the headline looks like the same one we've seen for, 3 years now?
Artificial intelligence leads global innovation.
Yeah. You could print that in 2023, 2024, 2025. It's not news.
Right, it's the dog bites man story of the decade. But that's not actually what the report is focusing on, is it?
No, not at all. If you look at the subtext, the character of that leadership has changed.
Yeah.
The keywords here aren't faster or bigger. The keywords are responsible, energy efficiency, and sustainable infrastructure.
Which, to be honest, usually sounds like the boring part of the press release.
It does.
Responsible AI sounds like the compliance meeting you try to skip. But you're arguing this is actually where the real action is.
I'm arguing it's the only action that matters right now. Think about it. For the last few years, we've been in that Cambrian explosion phase.
Right.
Just throwing massive amounts of compute, massive models to see what would happen. We built the race car, we put a rocket engine in it, and we floored it.
And now the engine light is coming on.
The engine light is, it's blinking furiously. The report explicitly links low-power AI hardware to the goal of reducing data center energy use.
See, that's what I wanted to ask about.
And this isn't just about being green for a PR brochure. This is about physics and economics.
Right.
We're hitting a wall where the energy required to run these models is becoming the limiting factor on their growth.
So when McGeezon talks about sustainable infrastructure, they aren't just saying, let's save the polar bears.
No, it's not a PR move.
They're saying if we don't fix the power consumption, the business model breaks.
That's it, exactly. It's a survival mechanism. You can't scale a technology that consumes the entire power grid of a medium-sized country just to write an email.
Right.
This shift toward energy efficiency is the industry admitting that raw power isn't the metric anymore. The metric is efficiency per watt.
But here's the trap I always fall into when I hear efficiency.
Okay.
In tech, historically, whenever we make something more efficient, like, say, LED lights, we don't use less energy.
We just use more of it. Jevons paradox.
We just install 10 times as many lights. So if chips get more efficient, well, we just build way, way more AI.
That is the multi-trillion-dollar question buried in this report. And it leads us right into the second major point McGeezon makes.
Which is?
Semiconductor expansion remains crucial.
Remains crucial. That's putting it mildly. It feels like the entire global economy is just 3 trench coats stacked on top of each other trying to buy GPUs.
Well, it's a race on 2 fronts now. On one side, you have the design teams trying to make the chips sip power.
That's the low-power hardware.
Right. And on the other side, you have the supply chain trying to physically manufacture enough silicon to meet this growing demand.
So we are trying to make them smaller and more efficient, but at the same time, we're also trying to print them faster than ever before.
And that's where the physical reality